There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you. Maya Angelou said that. And so that is, it's been a real big part of my encouragement to tell this story. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. Uh-huh. I sure did. So we're going to get into episode 8, guys. So we've gotten done with the March 2024 Chronicles, and we're going to move into April. And April was a month of great tragedy, sadness, and loss. And what I'm going to speak on, and I have the permission of this creator to speak on this, is the Archdruid. Yeah. Something really awful happened to her, and she lost the love of her life. Yeah. It struck everyone. Everyone was talking about it when it was posted and it was spoken about. It was awful. And I felt sorrow. I wasn't friends with this person. Okay? I was not their friend. But I do have compassion. And I do care. Even if I don't like you, or if I'm not friends with you, when one of our own goes through something like that, we all go through it with them. At least that's my opinion. But it was talked about in lives. Their Irish witch friend got on and made a video, and the Archdruid couldn't come on, and she couldn't really talk about it. And I understand that. When you lose your spouse, someone you've been with for years and years and years, it's hard. It's hard, right? So we find out about it, right? We're all kind of discussing it, talking about it. In fact, I think we were talking about it on a FaceTime, me and this woman. And she was pretty harsh. And I think that's when I started to really become disenchanted with you as a person. The way that you responded to that. You said you weren't going to go over and show any type of support. You had no interest in that. In fact, you thought it was kind of funny because you claimed that this Archdruid made fun of you for losing your father and losing your husband. Yeah. And something about a ring. I don't know. You lost a ring, couldn't find a ring. You're very upset about it. And you said that these ladies were laughing at you. And that this Archdruid was laughing at you. I never saw any of that. Nope. I sure didn't. You didn't prove that to me at all. You talked about it a lot. A whole lot. I might get some Scorpios upset here, but a lot of times you can read things wrong. Okay? And I think, honestly, that's what you did. I think they were talking about something else. I think you were inebriated when they were talking about it, and you took it and assumed that they were laughing at you. That's exactly what I think happened, because they have assured me many times that they never laughed at your loss. Ever. Nope. They actually did have some care towards you. They did. I mean, I just proved it in the last one, right? I proved it in the last video. They cared. But you did what you've always done best, and that is get on the internet and act like a complete and utter hateful human being. Let me show you guys something. Right here. This person is in the deepest, darkest despair of their life. And you chose to take that moment and shit all over it. Being cruel and heartless over something that never happened to you. No one ever laughed at you about your loss. This woman was hurt. She was crushed. And you wanted to be a fucking asshole. Now, I had full permission from that creator. I had full permission to show that picture and that screenshot and her words. When you decided to get on there and say with your whole big mouth that you were happy, let me play something for y'all. Just a second.
You want to go with me to a grieving widows group? How does it feel to be on the receiving end of your own bullshit? I am so happy you decided to enter the motherfucking chat, bitch. Because you thought it was like, haha, hee hee, when you're making fun of the fact that my father had passed away. And we're making the fun of the fact that my husband had passed away. But now, you're standing in the same boat as me. And bitch, if I hold your head underwater, it's well fucking deserved. You fucking ugly old hag.
The chat, because not so long ago, maybe back in April of this year, when your husband died, remember, he died because of you, because your karma is.
And there you have it, out of her own mouth, saying some really heinous shit about the passing of a woman's husband. And you heard her say and make the accusation. She accused her of being responsible for her husband's passing. You heard it. Yep. You make me sick. Yeah. That's when I started to become disenchanted with you. Not only that, but you were trying to discourage me from going over to the live that was being held to try to raise funds for her. And I said, I'm doing it anyway. And I went over and I spoke to them and I informed them I couldn't afford to send anything, but I could damn sure share the GoFundMe. Yep. You didn't like that. But oh well. I do what I want. When I want. I sure do. So, this will be taking us into episode 9. I hope you guys are enjoying the conversation. I hope you're enjoying the story. Okay? I hope y'all have a wonderful day.